Hello Living Dead Dolls fans, this is Josh, aka Doggiepants, and I'm coming at you by myself today actually, to do another Living Dead Dolls review. So today I'm going back to my series reviews. I haven't done them in a while, sorry, it's really hard to kind of keep things going. But I am on series 21, which means we only have a few more series until I'm caught up to the kind of way that I've been reviewing all of these. So soon I'll have a review for every single series, which is kind of exciting. But yeah, today is series 21, Things with Wings, which is an incredible series. Yeah, it's iconic. So I'm very excited to be taking a look at it today. So now, as many of you know, I moved not that long ago, and I got rid of all my coffins. So I don't have the coffins anymore for these dolls, these older dolls that I have. But I do have the chipboards and things, which I will show you now. So here is the chipboard for, whoop, I got a new camera, so I gotta get used to this. There we go. Chipboard for Things with Wings. So it does have the doll's name there right at the top. We have a photo of the doll, and then we've got this amazing skull, right, that says Series 21 on it. It has these two wings on the side of it, and then we also have the poem. And you're also gonna see kind of flames in the background with some bats, right? Super cool. Yeah, but that is the chipboard for Series 21, so let's take a look at the dolls. Like always, I'm going to start with my least favorite and go to my favorite, but again, this is a good series, so it's all my personal opinion, so take it all with a grain of salt. But we're going to take a look at the first doll, which is Desdemona. Here he is. In all his glory, and he's pretty fantastic. And he's also a pretty fantastic pun, if I do say so myself. Who doesn't love a good dad pun? Bat boy, bat, right? Yeah, well done, Mezco, loving it. So let's take a look at his outfit. He has the Living Dead Doll sneaker shoes that we first saw on Jacob, Series 13. They got kind of like an Adidas feel going on them. You're also going to notice that they're a little bit longer than the standard Living Dead Doll shoe, and it's made of a slightly different plastic. They're loose on dolls without socks, and they're kind of hard to get off of dolls with socks, so just be aware of that. Desdemona does have socks, but they are slightly different than what you might think that they are. This outfit looks like multiple pieces, right? It looks like socks and pants and a jersey, sleeves, and this belt and all this stuff. Not really true. All one piece that Velcros right up the back. So it's a pretty good illusion. The socks are actually sewn straight into these striped pants. So we got these red stripes and this black background. Then we do have this belt, which is loose. You can kind of move it around within his belt loops, but it is still part of the normal outfit and does Velcro right there up the middle. There is this fold in the shirt that's sewn right into it, right? So you can kind of get your finger under there where the buttons are. But again, that's just solid sewn shut. He does have this fantastic sulfur symbol right there on his chest. We've got these really nice brown or red sleeves. And that is about it for the outfit. We do have this fantastic hat though. I'm gonna take his hat off so you can get a good look at it. It's built very similar to the Damien hat that we've seen in the past, but it does have a little bit of elastic in the back, which helps really snug his head. There's no cardboard or anything to help it keep its shape in the bill. So mine has a little crease, and I've seen other ones that are pretty bad. Just be aware of that. There's red on the front, black on the back, and it does have the sulfur symbol as well. So that is his hat. You're also going to notice his fantastic giant wings, right? So they are built just like the Resurrection Lilith. I believe she was the first one to have this style of wings. But these wings were also kind of molded off of the Inferno wings from Series 4 as well. So we've got this whole plastic arch here that comes up, and it does have a little like joint hinge right here in the corner. So you can put them down to display him. Pretty far back actually. You can kind of make them disappear a little bit and then bring them all the way out. It depends on how you want to display your doll. Now, these are technically permanent, though they're not really permanent. I've taken them off before. There's a little bit of glue that sticks them into the body, but it's a pretty hard plastic, these wings. So if you do kind of work it back and forth, you can break that glue and pull them out. It doesn't break the doll. There's pegs on the back of these wings that you can stick them right back in. So, but please take that with a grain of salt, because just because I never broke a doll doing that doesn't mean that you're not gonna break a doll doing that. So please don't, you know, write me in the comments, what did you tell me to do, blah, blah, blah. do it at your own risk. But yeah, it is possible. I've done it before. Now, obviously, he is a bat boy, right, from the old Inquirer magazines. He's got these really fantastic fangs that we've seen before. This intense yellow and red eye with a black eye kind of looking down. This arched eyebrow with a little bit of gray shadowing. And then he does have these fantastic elf ears coming up on the side. And it looks like the elf ears are not part of the mold. I'm going to show you that. Do you see that seam there? It looks like they're glued onto the head. So yeah, I think that's kind of an interesting detail. He does have his Eddie Munster point going on with the hair rooting. The hair's pretty thick, but it is super, super gelled down. Now, I leave it gelled because I kind of like the effect of it. You know, I like to comb out the gel because it drives me crazy. But it makes sense for him, plus he wears the hat. So I don't really worry too much about it, because he looks pretty good like that, in my opinion. He is a curved-handed doll, and that's because he does have an accessory. He's the only doll in this series that has an accessory, and it is, of course, a baseball bat, because he's a bat boy, right? So this is just kind of a hard plastic bat with a little kind of white paint around the end, and it does fit nicely into his hand if you do want to display it with him holding his bat. But yeah, that's Desdemona. Moving on. Next up for me is Sunday. She is our little angel from the Living Dead Dolls world. She climbed up a tree and she fell down. She broke everything. That's why she looks all beat up. But yeah, she's really, really cute. So let's take a look at her outfit. We've got the standard white Mary Jane Living Dead Doll shoes. Now, my lighting is terrible. You're noticing that it's going back and forth. I apologize. I'm trying to figure this out. I never can. But you're probably not going to be able to tell that her outfit is actually kind of pinkish in color. Because of my lighting, the glare, it's just going to make it look all white. But it does have kind of a pink hint to it. And also it is dirty. It's a little bit dirty. Her outfit is really, really cute. And I want to count the number of layers. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 layers of tulle. This is the way that this outfit is built. There is a bottom layer of kind of like just a regular cotton. And then we've got these tiers that are sewn on one at a time of tulle with a little bit of like flounciness going around there. And that is one layer. And then we've got the second layer, third and fourth, all the way up to the bodice of the dress, right? So you can lift each one of these and you can see a little bit of just the cotton underneath. You're also gonna notice that there's big dirt stains on this doll. You may be like, oh my gosh, my doll's dirty. No, that's intentional. She fell out of a tree. She looks a hot mess, frankly. So she's dirty. She's got this idea of like scraped knees. Look at her tights, which the tights are standard Living Dead Dolls tights. They go up right to the back of her outfit. And they're cotton, but you can see like a little bit of staining. It looks like blood coming through. She scraped her knee good. Yeah, but that's the tights there. This dress does have the same cotton underneath at the top with a little bit of tulle over top of it. And that same tulle has a little bit of a flounce here on the shoulder, right? We've got a slight ribbon detail around the bottom of the bodice just to give it a little more kind of look to it, structure. But that's pretty much the whole outfit. We do have this tiny little bow on the corner of her shoulder right there as well. That's pink, made out of tulle. Probably wouldn't even notice it if I didn't point it out. Super, super cute. This is all one piece and it does Velcro up the back. Now her wings are these kind of angel wings, right? They're made out of a really thin plastic. Here, I'll see they're a little bit thicker, so they do hold their shape nicely, but they are plastic with a little black detail going on in the center. The way that these are attached are just Velcro. So if you're finding that it's hard to display these dolls with their wings on, every one of the dolls with the exception of Desdemona, though you can take it off like I just said, the wings are removable, so you can kind of choose how you want to display it. And there's just a little teeny piece of Velcro right there on her back. That's how you attach it. Now, her hair is her shining glory. this beautiful, beautiful, thick red hair. It lays really nicely. It's cut really well. The bangs are perfect. I think she's so pretty. She's got a crazy beat up face. Look at that poor girl. All these scratches from the trees going on, and like just blood and mess everywhere. So bright green eyes though. See the bright green eyes, there's a little bit of kind of maroon lining around it, and you can see some maroon eyelashes, especially on that eye. Some red smudging that makes it look like she's got some black eyes. It looks like she's had some crusty blood coming out of her nose. A really dark lip, actually. It looks like one of them is probably swollen. Some cuts on her face, and then this eye is also horrendously swollen up as well. But yeah, but that's her face. The last thing I want to mention is this, of course, this cute little halo going on here. Wow, my lighting is going crazy, sorry. It is a fuzzy halo, so it does have some fuzz to it. Now, I'm going to say this. I bet 50% of the dolls, Sunday dolls out there in the world have broken halos. She really has a problem with this, kind of like Ezekiel, in that it just likes to break off. One nice thing is it usually is easily gluable back on. Mine has in fact broken off as well, and I have glued it back into place, and you never would have known, right? It is connected. I'm going to try to show you this as well. Ooh, there we go. By a little teeny piece of plastic that goes right into the hole on top of her head right there. So I've never tried to pull it off because it is a pretty fragile piece, and I glued it in place so because it was broken already. But just be aware of that when you're trying to track down this doll. She's adorable. She's super cute. That is Sunday. Next up is, this one was tough, I went back and forth, but Pixie. Pixie has, excuse me, in my opinion, the craziest hair of any Living Dead doll ever. But I love it, so whatever. So you've got these standard black Mary Jane shoes, right? And then she does have these cute little purple and black knee socks, which I love, I adore. Her dress is, we've kind of seen this before, but it's not a full tutu. It looks like it could be, but it's not really. It's basically just kind of a satin material underneath. Then there's one layer of normal tulle and a second layer that's got some sparkle to it. Now it is sewn right here, right around this edge, right around the crotch area. So you can only lift the tulle up so far. Then the rest of it is attached here at the bodice of the dress as well. It is all one piece. So the bodice of the dress is just standard cotton, black and purple going on there. But she's got these really fantastic puffy tulle sleeves with a little bit of elastic here around the arm to keep it in place. And that has that same sparkle going on it as well. It makes her really look like a little fairy. And then she has got these purple wings, right? And they are kind of, I want to say like well, they're a felt material, but it's a little bit thicker felt than we've seen before. So it does hold its shape nicely. We've got some silver swirls going on there, and then some stitching that allows you to kind of bend them if you want, right? This, again, is a Velcro piece. Some Velcro right there, Velcro on the back of the outfit, and that's how you can attach it right to the doll. So that is that. I love, and I'm trying to remember how it's attached, but I think it's just on her head. Her little headpiece, right? She's got these cute little boing antennas going on, and those are actual springs with little black like poof balls on the ends, and it's a full-on just like headband going on right there. It's just plastic that you put right over top of her head to hold it in place. While that's off, I'm going to show you her crazy hair. I mean, the curls are intense, and it's hard to really keep this down or manage it. I've seen some people get some good results out of it, but hers is especially crazy. And it does feel a little like Claret Winter, like they've redone that curly hair with the bang thing going on, but hers is definitely more of kind of like a giant fro, which I love. But yeah, but that's it's also extremely thickly rooted, by the way. Very well done. And then the thing that, in my opinion, actually is probably the best thing about her, even though I just said it about the little headband, is her face paint. Her face paint is beautiful. So she's got this Gorgeous black lip, purple eyes, and they're really kind of like humanized eyes. You know, it's got that little white dot. Some black around the eyes, some purple eyeshadow, a simple black eyebrow, and then she's also got these kind of like purple tears going down the front of her. And it is all airbrushed. I love it when they airbrush the dolls. It gives it a much cleaner look, and I think it's just really powerful for her. But that is Pixie, y'all. Moving on, that means that I only have 2 left, and in second place is Absinthe, who I love. I love this doll so much. I think she's so cool. They've never made another Living Dead doll like this doll. She's so unique and she's so pretty. She's still not my favorite because Tenebra's in here, but Absinthe, so good. Yeah, so let's take a look at her outfit. Standard Living Dead dolls boots, black. Standard Living Dead dolls tights, green and black. The boots do have some height to it, but I think that's actually standard. It may just look kind of crazy on her right now, but yeah, there we go. Her outfit is felt, kind of like old school Living Dead dolls felt, and it's black. And it does have some jagged cuts at the end, so it kind of has some points, kind of witchy going on there. Now, how am I gonna show this to you? You know what, I might show you the wings first. She's got these beautiful green, she's the green fairy from the Absinthe alcohol. She's got these green fairy wings, and they are made out of the same plastic that Sundays are, so it's a little bit kind of a thicker plastic, but it is see-through in the middle, green on the edges, and then we've got these green glittery circles that are primarily on the front. You can see them on the back as well, but the glitter really shows up more on the front of them. And again, this is a Velcro piece. There's no Velcro on the back of this because it's felt, so you can kind of Velcro it wherever you want, but there's Velcro on this piece right here. These are really cute wings. But I'm gonna take those off so I can kind of show you the outfit. It's a really simple kind of black, all one piece dress that Velcros up the back. It's kind of the jagged cut on the arms as well, but she does have a hood. And I'm gonna pull the hood up and over her hair so you can kind of see how it looks. It's really tight on her head, and it does have jagged cuts as well. There's a little bit of a point. It really gives her that kind of elfish fairy look that they have going on for this doll. Now you're gonna notice that elfish fairy look goes into her arms as well, which are airbrushed. They're almost black at the tips of her fingers. They go to a darker green that goes all the way up her arm. And then there's these little teeny dots on her arm as well, right? And then her face has these really cute Cupid doll lips, these yellow cat eyes with an extreme eyebrow and some freckles going on. These dots on her arms do go down, I'm gonna try to show you a little bit, do go down the chest area as well and on the back of the head, right? So you can see it right there underneath the hair as well. Her hair has so much gel in it. Believe it or not, I've actually combed some of it out, but it's still pretty crusty. I could probably wash it another 2 or 3 times, but I like it to hold its shape because it has a really extreme shape, right? Again, my lighting, I apologize because she's a white-haired doll, but you're gonna see that she's got a point going on right there in the center. It comes down on the side of her giant elf ears, and then it is a little bit longer in the back. The elf ears, again, seem to be a separate piece from the mold, just like Desdemona's. But yeah, but still gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous job with this doll. I love the airbrushing on the body, which we don't see often with Living Dead dolls, but so, so cute. That is Absinthe. Again, one of my faves, which means that my favorite and probably 90% of the people in the Living Dead Dolls community's favorite for this series is Tenebra, because she's beautiful. She's one of the 3 sisters. So how can you not give her the top spot? Whoop, don't fall down, girl. Come on, stand up. But yeah, how can you not give her the top spot in this review? Her outfit, I'm gonna take off these giant wings. So we can take a look at those in a second, but I want to look at her outfit first. She has this kind of standard, very beautiful, black, simple dress. It is a cotton dress. You're going to notice that there is a little bit of lace ribbon detailing right there around the, not the bottom, but just a little bit up. That same ribbon detail is around her very long sleeves at the cuff there. You're gonna see it around the neck part of the dress, right, the top. And then we also have that same ribbon detail that goes down the front of the dress here. And then we've got these cute little buttons on the front. Again, those are just for show. This is all one piece. Now, I will say what you probably don't realize, is that true? No, that's not true. It is true. No, pardon me. Yes, it is true. So what's interesting about this doll is it is all one piece. It's Velcroed up the back. It's tagged here, but for some reason it's actually not sewn together right there at the front of the dress. So the bodice does kind of go over top of it to make it look almost like it's a vest of some kind, which is a nice little detail, I think, for this doll. It makes it, give it a little bit of uniqueness there. But that's what's going on with her dress. Super pretty, super simple. She's got some of the best makeup ever. Look at her haunting makeup. Again, very white face, really intense black eyebrow, really simple black lip, crazy, crazy black shadowing around the eyes, and a bright blue eye. That black blue is pretty fantastic. Her hair is pretty decently rooted. It has this intense gelled side sweep going on, and if you brush out too much of the gel, the side sweep doesn't stay, so I kind of leave some of it in. The hair could be a little bit thicker, and I wish it was a little bit more evenly cut in the back, but still looks beautiful, right? And the hair does kind of disappear with the giant black wings. Now, the giant black wings are kind of the standard angel wings that we've seen, although this is kind of like a fallen angel, right? That we've seen in the past with Rain. So it does have kind of like a feathery boa type of feather at the top, and then individual feather wings coming down off of it. You want to be really, really careful with these because these feathers do come out. I've seen people lose feathers all the time. So just be really, really gentle with it. It is Velcro, just like the other dolls, right in the center. And she does have that same piece of Velcro right here. Oh, no, I apologize. Her bodice on the back is just a little bit fuzzier than the rest of the outfit. So it attaches well to the back of the dress without there actually being Velcro there. So she displays nicely with or without the wings, but I'm gonna put them back on because why not? Of course, she looks amazing with her big, beautiful black wings. And that's series 21, y'all. Super cool series. Love this series. Super beautiful. Let me get them all out here for you to see. I'm going to try to get them to all stand nicely by themselves. We'll see if that happens. There's just so many wings that it's hard to fit them all. And we will bring Absinthe up. But that's it. There they are. Living Dead Dolls, Series 21, y'all. Yeah. So we have a few things coming up. I have, what do I have coming? I've got the LDD Presents, which isn't Living Dead Dolls, it's LDD Presents Catwoman. I have some of the figurines coming. Yeah, so we have some things to look forward to. Plus, we're really, really close to Toy Fair, which there's going to be some dolls on display there. So we have one LDD Presents for sure that's going to be on display, 3 more Presents that I know of, and then maybe some other stuff as well. At least that's what Damien says, so we'll see. And if they are the ones that I think they are, I am very excited. So you should be very excited as well. But yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and hopefully I'll get the other ones knocked out sometime soon. We'll see. All right. Bye.
When I was 21, it was a very good year.